So what we want to do is we want to find the number of tourists decreasing at t equals 19. So the first thing is when we read a problem, we're given the in number of tourists that are coming in, that's given by r at t, and we're also given the initial amount of tourists. We're not given an out problem, so this is just kind of an in. So to show the number of tourists decreasing at t equals to 19, all we have to do is substitute t into r, because this is to show that it's decreasing. We need to show that the rate of change of the tourists per day is negative. So if we substitute that into r and using our calculator, we get it to be negative 781 tourists per day. So notice how it's negative, so my rate of change is negative. So that means that every day California is losing about 781 tourists per day at t equals 19 days. So now what we're going to do is we want to find at t equals 19 the number of tourists decreasing at a decreasing rate, or is it decreasing at an increasing rate? So I need to find the derivative of the tourists per day. So I'm going to find r prime of 19. And what I did is I just used my calculator to figure this out, because this is a calculator problem. So I just substitute this into my calculator, had my calculator find the derivative of this at 19, and I ended up with negative 236.68. So that means that it is decreasing at a decreasing rate. So part C, we want to find the total number of tourists at California. So the total number is going to be your initial, which is 65,000, plus how many tourists are coming in from 0 to 15. So again, using my calculator to calculate this out, I end up with 86,132 tourists that are coming in California. Part D asked me to show to the nearest whole number what is the minimum number of tourists. Okay, so we need to find where the minimum value occurs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our total number and take the derivative. So the derivative of 65,000 is 0, and the derivative of an integral goes away, and I'm just left with r of t. So we're going to set that equal to 0. And using our calculator, we're basically finding the 0. So what I did is I graphed this on my calculator, and I found out where it was 0. So that was at 15.708 day. So now to find the minimum number, I need to check my endpoint. Remember to check for absolute, we always have to check our endpoint. So we're going to do a table. I know that at t equals to 0, I know how many tourists there are. So at t equals 15.78, I'm going to substitute that into my total equation, and I end up with 86,000 tourists. To find it at t equals 30, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to substitute it into my total equation, and I end up with 64,000. So this is my minimum number of tourists. So my minimum number is day 30, and the minimum number of tourists is 64,146. My maximum occurs at 15.708 day, or 86,190 tourists.